The only thing I could guess is my internet basically, well, for lack of a better term, sneezed. Um, but like I said, we last left off where the Riddler was subsequently murdered by some unknown party after Batman had finally defeated him, after saving Agent Avesta of, well, Amanda Waller's team, but at the cost of her life. I mean, at the cost of saving her, two other agents had died. So she's very guilt-ridden right now. Um, but to top it all off, Amanda Waller Bruce apparently knows Batman is also Bruce Wayne. So that is very, very scary to Batman, because now somebody on the outside knows his identity, and it's somebody who he really, really did not want to find out. So what's going to happen next? Oh, not only that, but apparently Jim Gordon has completely cut ties with Batman after he made the decision to go behind Commissioner Gordon's back to interrogate Eli Nabel to find out where the Riddler was hiding. Was this decision worth it, or should I have gone after Mr. Mori, I believe his name was? But in any case, the decisions have been made, and now we are dealing with a new criminal conspiracy in the shadows, threatening the entire city of Gotham. What will happen next? Let's find out.
A madman from Gotham's past returned to terrorize my city. He drew me into his twisted game, striking at the things I hold most dear. But I survived his deadly traps. I emerged the victor. But the cost was too great. Lucius Fox is dead. Riddler is dead. And with him, the only lead I had to taking down the greatest danger Gotham has ever faced. And the person best equipped to help me is a threat to my deepest secret.
The Riddler was going to be my way in, once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line, and knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
That is terrifying.
First thing you need to know, I can keep your secret. And since you've been doing right by me, I'll continue to keep it. No reports, nothing. No one else needs to know. To deal with the present threat, though, I need both of you. The man inside and outside the mask. You have to understand, I'm not the enemy here. It may seem that way right now, but I'm not.
Convince Gordon of that, and things will go smoothly.
Fine, I'll extend an olive branch if that's what it takes to make you happy. Gordon's a stubborn old mule. I haven't shown the height of diplomacy myself. When Riddler's friends hear he's dead, they ain't gonna just carry on carrying on. They might get sloppy. They might want revenge. Or they might simply accelerate their plans. I'm gonna need eyes everywhere in Gotham. A man like Bruce Wayne, with all his influence and resources, can go places Batman can't. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? Your public persona could be a great help to us here. Maybe even as much as Batman in certain situations. Let the idea sink in. You'll get used to it.
What the hell?
Uh-oh.
Looks like the whole city's under attack. We've got a report of a raid on the Gotham PD arsenal. If those bastards get their hands on our weapons...
This is coordinated. It's Riddler's gang. It has to be. We're gonna need Batman for this one.
Agreed.
Emergency services is already pushed to the limit.
Then we'll have to redeploy patrol officers to defend the arsenal.
Don't divert any men, Gordon. I can handle the arsenal call.
Then go already.
Gordon's already established that he does
Let's
not
move,
trust
people.
Batman anymore.
This is what we trained for.
There's been an attack in the financial district.
Biotech company on the west side is under siege.
He does not want to ask Batman for help, but he knows damn well he needs it. Ooh. I like the background orchestral call. Kind of reminds me of the old Batman TV show from back in the 90s. The animated series, Kevin Conroy. Alright, who's got the cojones to actually try to steal the GCPD's weapons? Oh, great. Man.
What more do you want with me?
Shut it. You got what you came for. You don't need me.
Well, you better hope that's not true. Outlive your usefulness and the boss will make a pretzel out of your neck.
Whoa.
How many are there?
I don't know. 10 or 12, maybe? The really big one, he made me give him the keys to the armored transport vehicles. I didn't want to, I swear.
It's okay. Get out of here. Now.
Thank you, Batman.
I felt like the Batarang disarm could have caused too much attention. Okay, I know I hit that damn button.
It's okay. Get out of here. Now.
Thank you, Batman.
Second chapter's barely started. I'm already having button malfunctions.
Yeah, just about.
Son of a...
Whoa! Who just threw a policeman?
Who are you?
A nightmare. Much like yourself.
Oh, hell.
But you can call me Bane.
Oh, man. Hey, Janet Joyner. Long time no see.
Cannot win a war alone. You fight well, but you fight alone. You will die alone.
Booyah!
I can see why Riddler wanted to be the one to kill you.
Riddler is dead.
He's dead.
Riddler?
You should be worrying about yourself.
I promised my men a hell of a battle if ever I faced you. And I'd hate to disappoint. Oh, I haven't faced a true warrior since I left Peña Duro prison.
Oh! Whoa! Get off of me! Get off! Oh!
Save your strength, man. This one is mine.
And what do you mean I'm late to the series, Janet? Oh, here comes the Venom. But to ask me this question. How am I late to the series, Janet? I posted the first episode last night. Oh my good lord. Oh! Oh! Jesus! Nice. Oh,
I will give you a peaceful death if you take it.
is he gonna do what I think he's gonna do?
This pain you're feeling, Batman. Telling you...
I'll be honest, it technically would have been more canon to break his back, but I guess it wouldn't help with the series right now.
There is nothing to fear, my friend. Keep your eyes open. Don't let anyone follow you to the warehouse.
Don't worry, we'll take the back way by the docks.
Safe travels, my friends.
Oh, like I'm gonna call Wallace people well trained, well equipped. But Gordon is bound to feel betrayed if I cut him out of the loop. Gordon knows the city better than anyone. GSPD will find it quickly. Waller feel disrespected. Yeah, like I'm gonna call Waller over Gordon.
Batman? Batman, what's wrong?
Is on the way.
Just like in the comics, no matter what version it is, the first fight with Bane knocks the ever-loving hell out of Batman. Damn near kills him. I love how it's just somber and silent.
Batman!
Batman! Say something if you can hear me.
Gordon.
Jesus Christ!
Batman.
Come on, help me.
It won't move.
Batman, we're gonna need you to help us push this thing off you.
Come on! You can do it!
It's moving! Jesus Christ.
If he wasn't wearing that suit, he'd probably be dead by now. Good gosh!
The mechanic. Where is he? He didn't make it. Damn it. He saved my life.
Batman?
It's okay, Jim. I just need a minute.
The entire GCPD arsenal raided? Every single armored personnel carrier stolen? With those and the hardware they stole? Christ, I don't want to think about it. I just want to know who these sons of bitches are.
There's only one of them that matters. He called himself Bane. His men loaded the weapons onto the APCs. Said they were taking them to a warehouse near the docks. They need to be found.
I'm already taking orders from Waller. I gotta take it from you, too?
Come on, Jim.
So that's how it is.
I'm sorry, Jim. But the city will be in danger if you don't.
I'll see what I can do.
Jesus, Jim, it's not like you don't know.
Whatever manpower
you
we
know he
can
doesn't know
spare
what
on
he's
the
talking
search
about.
for those armored vehicles. In the field and watching CCTV feeds.
Yes, sir.
You know, I'm still mad as hell at you.
Why?
Interrogating that Riddler goon without my damn consent. I only agreed to work with you because I thought you were a man of principle. Someone who wanted to step out of the shadows and into the light. I don't know what's going on with you and Waller, but you've changed. It's like I don't even know who you are anymore.
Waller. She has something on me.
Jesus, Batman. What? No, wait. Tell me later. I've already got enough to worry about. I'm glad you called me with this. Good to know this partnership still means something. But I won't lie. We've still got a ways to go.
Right on time.
I'll get to the Batcave. See if I can make some sense of what happened tonight.
What happened?
Oh, I was at the scene of a heist at the Gotham brokerage house when Batman called me here.
What were they after?
We're still getting a full account. Once the dust settles, I'll send you everything we've got. Detective Bullock's writing up a full report. I'll have him send you a copy.
Harvey Bullock, oh
Officers
God.
are ready for your deployment orders.
I've got to get going.
Agent Avesta, you should be resting.
There will be time for that later. I wanted to thank you properly for saving my life. I wouldn't be here without you.
I'm sorry I wasn't able to rescue your partner.
I know you did everything you could have to save Blake. I hope you know that too. I know you called Gordon because you have history, but this is exactly what the Director and her resources are here for. Working with Waller will be the fastest way to stop these murderers before anyone else gets hurt. Consider that. You should go take care of yourself.
You know, that Avesta woman really is a lovely young lady.
Alfred, prep the medbay. We're going to need it.
Honestly, if this were a different type of game, I would think that there would be a relationship option with her. Then again, hell, maybe there is. I mean, Catwoman's disappear without a trace. Who knows? Maybe we'll have a little chat with Agent Avesta later on. Wouldn't that be something?
us.
I'm fine. Really.
Like hell you are.
You are not fine, Bruce. None of this is fine. You were nearly killed tonight. Those minutes of silence, waiting for you to respond, they were the worst of my life. I didn't know if you were alive or dead, or if I would ever see you again.
I'm so sorry to put you through that, Al.
You'll just do it again tomorrow?
Yeah, probably.
We already lost Lucius. I couldn't bear losing you, too. We can talk about all this later. Come on now. Let's get you patched up. As if he wasn't bad enough, now Director Waller knows your identity. That information in her hands?
Waller isn't the one we need to worry about. Bane is still on the loose, with enough guns to arm a small militia.
I understand. The man died for you tonight, Bruce. Tried to save you from that monstrosity. Too many have died. In too short a time. The cost of this war, it just continues to rise.
It's gonna get a lot worse before it gets better. Bane is running free out there. He's just getting started.
That's what frightens me, Bruce. We've never seen this kind of destructive power before.
Waller was right about one thing. Riddler was just a small part of a larger threat. Let's begin with the dart I pulled from his neck.
Got it?
I'm good, thanks, Al. Huh. There's still some toxin left in here.
What kind of toxin?
Something new. There's a whole series of powerful psychoactive meds in this cocktail. Drugs that are lethal when combined.
Who could have come up with such a concoction?
A doctor?
And did the same person pull the trigger?
Bane's attack was one of 3 tonight, all at the same time.
Let's bring him up. Get an assessment of the damage. Gotham brokerage. 10 million in diamonds stolen. Some safety deposit boxes emptied. Contents unknown. Over a dozen dead, and even more wounded. Mostly by gunshot, though some victims had their heads smashed in.
Gracious.
That's barbaric.
Harleen Quinzel. Harley Quinn.
Witnesses place Harleen Quinzel at the scene. Dressed up as a clown and wielding a mallet.
Don't ask me.
Riddler's friends are as insane and gruesome as he was. Perhaps even more.
Those same witnesses say that she acted alone. All that carnage. All by herself.
Good God!
GothCorp Labs, genetic research facility. Where do we even start with this?
Yes, I have no idea.
Authorities can't determine what was even stolen until all of that melts.
At least 20 dead, some completely encased in ice.
Others were frozen solid. Some of their limbs shattered as they fled.
That sounds like Mr. Freeze to
Waller's
me.
intel shows that the thieves made off with numerous pieces of equipment used in the storage and transportation of biological material.
I don't even want to think what they'd want that for.
No IDs on any suspects, though. Security cameras frozen. All witnesses dead.
Yeah, definitely Mr. Freeze.
Guns? Money? Biotech? What are they planning?
We won't know until we get to Bane.
I don't mean to cause offense, but you're in no shape to beat the information out of that monster, or take on his friends if it comes to it. We've already seen how formidable Bane is on his own.
Of course I could use help. But both the GCPD and the agency are stretched thin. One thing's for sure. We can't just wait around for Bane to strike again. The death toll is already too high.
Waller might have been right. Some problems might be better solved by Bruce Wayne. Riddler said his friends abandoned him at the Lady of Dublin.
He alluded to the fact that John Doe was one of them.
If that's the case, then John can get you close to the others. He already wants you to meet them. John Doe might be your best chance of getting inside, finding out what they're up to.
You're right. John's my ticket in. If I play my cards right, John might tell me most of what I want to know.
Well, the less you have to mingle with his friends, the better I'll feel about all this. It'll be dangerous approaching Bane and his people this way. They'll be suspicious of anyone who isn't a proven criminal. You'll have to give the performance of a lifetime to pull the wool over their eyes.
My father was one of the best-known criminals in Gotham. It should be easy enough to pretend I'm following in his footsteps.
I suppose it could work.
So that's it then. I find John Doe and accept his offer.
The stacked deck again?
The stacked deck. That's where he is.
I suppose you couldn't wait an hour or two while you rest.
Not a chance.
Really?
Batman? I'll tell you about Batman. He's no hero. The way I see it, he's just a bunch of hired muscle for rich guys. Guys like Bruce Wayne.
I see. Willie, tell Bruce Wayne how that makes you feel.
Oh, no!
Okay. It feels...
No, Willie, he's on your right.
Feels like crap, Wayne.
Preach!
And you're just a huge, colossal, gigantic, spoiled piece of sh...
Go on. Finish what you were gonna say.
I was gonna say you're a coward who lets other people do his dirty work. But you get away with it all. Nothing bad ever happens to Bruce Wayne.
And besides the whole dead parents thing. Bruce!
Yeah, you're there.
Don't mind Willie. We're just messing with you. You look like you could use a drink.
Hey, John. What about my medicine?
Bottle's under my chair, Willie. You're making wonderful progress.
What in the world?
I run a therapy circle here every second Sunday. These people need the expertise that I learned in Arkham. So, that rude know-it-all really got what was coming to him.
Authorities are refusing to comment on the death of the mysterious criminal known as Riddler.
Who am I? Who am I? You're a rotting, stinking corpse. That's who you are.
I I'm starting to wonder if it was John who pulled the trigger.
Did you have anything to do with the Riddler's death?
I mean, I hated the guy, but... Geez, Bruce. You really think I'd be capable of cold-blooded murder? After everything you know about me, you really think I'd do that?
No, of course not. I mean, I know you hated him, but you're no killer. What was I thinking?
I know what you were thinking. But hey, no harm done. Anyway, I was a little surprised to see you, Bruce. I'm guessing this is about that favor I asked. Look, before we get into that, I need to come clean. Riddler was more connected to my friends than I'd let on at the funeral.
Riddler? Really?
Yeah, he was kind of our leader, but he was just so bad at it and so intolerably annoying. I thought he'd be out of the picture by the time you came around. I should have told you. I didn't want you to think we were all like him. No secrets between us. Ever again. You have my word.
I get the feeling that tracking... I get the feeling that tracking device would have been a bad idea. Guys don't pinky swear, dude.
Oh.
Guys don't pinky
I guess
swear.
that's a pretty dumb thing for a couple of grown men to do.
Yeah.
But you know what I meant. Let's go meet the guys. I'll let them know we're on our way.
Hey! I'm out of medicine.
Oh,
I don't like your face. I think you're bothering my friend John.
You've got the wrong idea. We're just having a friendly chat.
You calling me a liar? You shouldn't have walked in here. That was your first mistake. And it's gonna be your last mistake.
Oh!
Lovely violence.
You got knocked up out.
Willie had a problem, and we took care of it.
Is he dead?
I said we took care of it.
No, he's not dead. He just got knocked the what out.
I'm calling them.
Come on. Better get out of here.
Yeah, good idea.
Hey, handsome. Buy me a drink before you go.
You're
Is that-
following me?
Oh my
Waller just
god.
wants to remind you. Stay on the clown and get to Bane. Whatever happens, keep your eye on the prize.
That's
Bruce,
great.
be careful.
I gotta wonder, does she know that Bruce is Batman? Or does she only know what Bruce Wayne is doing?
Oh, cool. They're expecting you. Bruce, one more thing.
Now what?
You can't tell anyone this. This is
scared.
big. Huge.
I'm scared now.
I think I'm in love.
Oh!
It's an
that all that?
odd feeling.
I am so happy, John. You deserve the best.
Yeah, I'd blush if I could.
The only
So
reason I answered
mysterious.
that...
You at least gotta tell me your name.
She'll want to introduce herself, but if you could please help me look good in front of her, I'd appreciate it. Come on. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
I just had a feeling it was a female. Well, it could have been my thing from the comics, though. Oh, God, John, you
Almost
didn't.
got it.
You didn't.
Damn it. Thought I had it. Here, give me a hand with this, will you? I'm pretty sure this is how you get this thing started.
John, really? You stole this car?
I know it's kind of falling apart, but it was the only thing available, you know? Besides, the newer models, they don't start so easy without a key. There we go!
Don't turn around.
Oh, hell!
You got my attention. Give me one good reason why I don't redecorate the windshield with your noodle. I bet a smart guy like you has some real pretty brains. Real bright. That's a pretty good reason. I like a guy who's good with his hands. I'm just joshing you, bitch boy. See? There wasn't even a bullet in the chamber.
Really?
Oops. Well, let's put some music on.
Bruce, this is the lady I was telling you about. Harley Quinn. Isn't she a hoot?
Hot rocker chick, I'll give her that.
I knew you guys would hit it off.
Sure. I can see the funny side.
See, I told you. Bruce is a good sport.
Puddin' here says you're chomping at the bit to meet us. I want to get an idea why. What do you get out of rubbing shoulders with the likes of us?
Well, when you have as much money as I do, you get bored. I'm just looking for a little excitement.
Excitement, huh? Mr. Silver Spoon needs some new toys?
You should have seen the way he took care of business with the guy in the bar, though, Harley. He's a force to be reckoned with.
Do us a favor, Pud. Skip over to that bodega and get me a slushie.
Right now?
Need a buck?
Nah, I got it.
Alright, what's Harley's game here?
Poor John. He just doesn't know who he is yet. You know, he's searching. Highly impressionable. He thinks the world of you. So I asks myself, what's Bruce Wayne want with a lost soul like John? It's kind of a mismatch. Raises all kinds of questions.
I feel bad for him, you know? Coming out of Arkham all alone. He's not equipped to deal with the world.
It's true. Poor old Puddin' don't know a fiesta from a funeral.
He
but
really
there's
doesn't.
a world full of charity cases out there. And you pick John. You got that look in your eye, the kind that says you're trouble. And I only like trouble when I'm the one causing it. You got a good reason why I should trust you? 'Cause I sure as hell can't see one. After all, you're a squeaky clean favored son of Gotham. How am I supposed to believe you won't run to the cops the first chance you get?
My father used to run crime in the city. It's in my blood.
Phooey. My mama was a grocer. I don't give two craps about fruits.
You think that's the same?
Don't matter. You'll show me soon enough if you got what it takes. Oh, gee, thanks, Bud.
We gotta go.
Oh no. John, you did it. You did it. He did. He did.
What were you guys talking about?
We were talking about you, Pud. About how worried we are for your well-being.
Oh?
Bruce feels bad for you. For, you know, having such a hard time with life. Ain't that right, Brucey? Ain't that the gist of it?
It's the truth.
That's the old me, Bruce. The new me, you won't have to feel sorry for.
Damn, she is slurping the hell out of that thing.
Oh my god! That is the best damn slushie ever.
What the?
Suck on that. I swear, it'll make your whole body shiver.
I gotta make her like me.
I told ya.
Damn.
Okay, here's what's going to happen now, Mr. Moneybags. You're gonna go get Mama a little present. From inside there.
Uh-oh.
A little bird told me there's some pretty fancy hacking tech up there. Something called a phalanx key. Get it for me? I'll know you're on the level. Maybe I'll even bring you along on our next job. You'll get all the thrills you ever dreamed of.
I only know one person who knows about that damn phalanx key.
Why wouldn't I want it? I hear this thing opens half the security systems in Gotham. And it's just sitting there, hidden in your lab, waiting for someone to put it to use. What's the matter? You better not try nothing fishy. I don't want to have to splatter that pretty face.
It's okay, Harley. Bruce and I already talked. He'll do whatever you want.
Is that right? Will you do whatever I want? Will you jump when I say jump?
I'll do whatever I think is necessary. That's how this gets done.
Sounds like Bruce has got it covered.
One thing I've noticed, at least in shows and movies, is that when you're being tested, they don't want necessarily someone who just follows orders. They want someone that's willing to knock somebody the hell out.
Useful and get me that phalanx key. And hurry. Mama really wants to get herself some tacos when you're done.
Got this, Bruce.
Guess she wants to balance out that icy headache that she's got from that slushy. Oh, Lord. I mean, is it really technically stealing when it's from your company? Dude, don't act nervous in your own
Mr.
damn
Wayne.
company.
Yeah, if you could please sign in on account of the attack. So, what brings you in? If you don't mind me asking. Is everything okay?
Well, no rest for the weary.
Or for the wicked. You're all set, sir.
I love how that door opened without him having to press a single button.
This is private property.
What the?
You really ought to rethink your hiring practices, Bruce. Your man's lying down on the job.
Oh, she did it!
Is he still alive?
Don't worry. A little bump on the head never killed anyone.
Oh, Lord.
Going up, Brucey. You do know how an elevator...
As much as I want to go back out and check on that guy.
I pegged you wrong. Good boy. As long as you keep up this good behavior. Give me a hard time, I might have to go back and finish the job.
Yeah, he wasn't a very good guard anyway. I mean, isn't he supposed to keep people out? Maybe getting knocked out will teach him a lesson.
You didn't have to do that.
I didn't have to, but I did. Now pipe down or I'll go back and finish the job.
Yeesh.
Thought you were gonna wait in the car.
Now, Harley figured you'd want some company.
Didn't want you to have to do this all by your lonesome. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Mr. Moneybags?
Fine. But no one else gets hurt.
You got a strange set of priorities for someone who wants on the good side.
Hey, these are still his employees.
You don't turn your back on your people even when they're useless. I have to say, Bruce, it's exhilarating to walk these hallowed halls with you. This is where the wheeling and dealing happens, the power plays, the boardroom scuffles. I can feel all that toxic energy in the walls. You think I could run a place like this one day? Like you, Bruce? I think I'd get quite a kick out of being CEO.
If you keep your head down, work really hard, yeah, why not?
Oh yeah, you worked real hard. You had a rich pops who stole everything not nailed down.
Oh, come on, Harley.
Gee.
Bruce's father worked really hard at taking other people's money.
That's one way of looking at it.
For that.
That's one way of looking at it, I guess.
Hey, pull it together, Puds. All that slushy you drink has got you.
Oh no! Oh, of all the... Oh, for God's sake.
Oh, Bruce, I'm surprised to see you. And these are...
don't say friends.
To whom do I owe the pleasure?
Prospective clients.
At this hour?
Well, they have to catch an early flight.
I want to buy Wayne Enterprises. Bruce says he'll give me a generous deal.
Oh. Well, no one ran this by me.
That's because he's giving me your job.
Don't.
Is this some kind of joke?
Harley,
Do
don't
I look funny to you?
Oh no. Oh no.
Like I'm some kind of punchline or something.
Excuse me?
You gonna let your employees sass me like that?
Back off.
Is this the kind of operation you run here?
Back off, Harley. Back off, Harley.
I ain't even gotten started.
I said back off.
Your friends don't suit you, Bruce.
Yeah, that's right. Get the hell out of there.
You got a firm grip, Mr. Corporation. The kind that makes a girl go weak at the knees. Wanna show me what else you can do with those hands?
Oh, Lord.
We could carve out some alone time.
Anytime, anywhere. Just
Billionaire playboy hard at work.
No. That's not what we're doing here. We've got a job to do, remember?
We'll get to it, Pud. Don't get your panties in a twist.
For those of you that might be thinking I'm messing around with John, I'm trying to get him to get his confidence up.
Boy. Your secret lab ain't really a secret. Cobblepot's got quite a mouth on him. I don't think he ever shut it the whole time I was working at Blackgate Prison. He told me all sorts of interesting stuff. Say, do you like chess? Work your magic.
Oh, well, of all the...
Tick-tock. What's the holdup?
Sheesh.
Tight squeeze.
You know, I think you two are the closest friends I've ever had.
Okay, that joke was in poor taste, but it was so poor it's actually funny.
I present to you our secret lab.
Lucius, you have seriously outdone yourself this time.
Glad you like it.
Like it? Oh, no, this changes everything.
It was getting a bit dodgy hiding all those batarangs in the Wayne Enterprise R&D wing.
Thank you, Lucius.
Come on. Now the real work starts.
Oh man, he hasn't been down here since before Lucius died.
Somehow I was expecting more.
Where's the giant crater? I thought this was where your friend went out with a bang.
That was his office upstairs.
Better question. Where's the Phalanx key?
It should be in the vault.
Well, what you waiting for, sweetie? Go get it.
This is definitely an interesting take on Joker and Harley Quinn. I mean, it's always been Joker who converted Harley to the life of crime. Now it's Harley who's running things, and Joker's following around her like a lost puppy.
Lock protocol vault thumbprint required Lucius Fox.
Oh,
That's
boy.
not right. Why the lockout? Someone's been in here.
What's taking so long, Bruce?
It's saying it won't open without Lucius's thumbprint.
Which was blown to pieces.
Blown up with the rest of him, didn't it? All the dumb luck. You're saying we can't get it open, then? Harley's not going to like that at all. Or you.
Let me try to find latent prints around here with my scanner.
Always thinking, this guy.
Hey.
Dinner to celebrate Tiffany's first day at Wayne Enterprises. Sorry you didn't make it there, Lucius.
Oh man, that's awful.
Tiffany built that rocket herself. Lucius was so proud. All right, that's a start.
Now what the heck is that?
I remember when Tiffany brought that back from art class. Getting there.
And nothing more here.
Okay, still unconscious. Hope he's not hurt too badly.
Yeah, you might want to give him some good medical leave for that one.
One more partial print should do it. Just a bunch of old reports. Need to remember to clean out some of this junk. Not a single usable print.
Oh, this might do.
Nope. Not encouraging.
Oh man, I really hope that's not one of them.
There we go. Okay, this will work.
Now that's a shiny piece of metal. What's it do?
I'm not even sure if it works.
It's an EMP generator, Puddin'. Tell him what it does.
It emits a pulse that knocks out other nearby electronic devices.
Who wouldn't want to try that?
I'm a tech guy, so definitely me. Bingo!
Even now, still finding ways to help me. Stay there. Don't touch anything.
I touch what I want when I want, Brucey boy. You knew what's best for you. You'd quit giving orders and find me that key.
Sheesh. Have a little respect. You are in his building. Okay, why do I feel like there's somebody in here?
Looking for this.
Of course!
I told you I'd find out what you got my dad mixed up in. This is much worse than I thought.
You're not safe here. You have to hide.
What the hell are you doing with a secret room full of weapons? What's going on here, Bruce? What's all this for?
Your father worked with Batman. That's who all this stuff is for.
Batman. I knew it! His tech. Dad's fingerprints are all over it. I came looking for answers, but I didn't expect this.
Bruce.
These people you're with. I saw on the cameras what they did to that guard. To Regina.
They'll do the same to you, or worse. Get out of sight.
Bruce, what's taking so long in here, huh? Hey, I know you.
Oh,
we met at your father's funeral.
John.
Okay, Bruce, no need to get physical. I get it. We'll be as quiet as lab rats. But what about Harley? I mean, she's gonna want to know about your, friend here. What am I supposed to tell her?
You don't have to say anything to her, John. Okay? It can be our secret.
In Arkham, I was well known for my discretion. All the guards confided in me. I don't like lying to Harley, but I'll do it for you, Bruce. What I really need is the Phalanx key. You give me that, I can go out there and, make Harley happy.
You can have the key. Just leave Tiffany out of it, okay?
You mean this thing?
That's it?
That would be
You've got to be kidding, Bruce. You can't give these psychos anything from this lab.
Hey, be nice.
No need to get personal. We're all on the same side, remember?
I don't like it any more than you do, Tiffany. But this is the only way to walk away safely. Trust me, it's the right thing to do.
It's a little too late for that.
Oh, for God's sake.
Well.
Oh, hell!
Tiffany!
She shouldn't have done that.
Well, how about that? Looks like Brucey Boy's got more than just technology in his vault. Keeps his little squeezes down here, too.
Just let her go, Harley.
I don't think I will. Not without knowing who this vicious little sweetie pie is. I kinda like her, but I don't know whether to smooch her or smash her head in.
We grew up together. You could say she's family.
You know family of mine.
Oof, Bruce. Your friend seems a little hot under the collar.
She certainly has your fire, Bruce. Or should I say, your spark.
You people killed my dad, didn't you? He crashed my father's funeral. And now you're here raiding his lab.
I whacked a bunch of people in my time, sugar. But I don't think your old man's on my list. Then again, I sometimes lose track of the names.
I can't believe you'd associate with these maniacs! Killers!
Oh,
Tiffany,
sweetheart.
status quo.
Mr.
Girl with
Succotaneous,
girl with a
just an
mallet.
associate. He's a bad, bad man. He wants to be one of us. Ain't that right, Brucey? Came to us because you got bored of being a billionaire.
Yeah, that's right. I'm with you. Birds of a feather and all that.
Oh, Bruce, I'm tearing up. You can be a real heartbreaker when you turn on the charm.
Yikes.
Let her go. Bruce will keep her quiet, one way or another, now that he's part of the family.
I didn't want to upset her.
Harley, look what I found. It was just sitting out in that vault.
Oh, that's great, Pud. You get a cookie, too. Mm.
Oh, how badly he wanted that.
It don't look like nothing special.
You've got what you wanted. Now let's just get out of here.
Load that thing up too, John. I need it. Hurry it up.
For the record, I had to upset Tiffany in order to keep myself undercover. I just hope I get a chance to talk to her later. Oh, poor Alfred.
Bruce! Are you all right?
I'm fine, Alfred.
I was keeping an eye on you over the security feed.
Well, breaking into my own company was unexpected.
My heart stopped when I saw that mad woman coming at Tiffany. I don't blame you for saying you were one of them. It made sense to placate them, even if it meant breaking Tiffany's heart.
Exactly.
That young woman is smarter than both of us, Bruce. It's only a matter of time before she puts the rest of the pieces together. I heard you reveal that Lucius worked with Batman. But will that satisfy her? You know what she's like. She won't stop digging until she gets to the truth. Maybe we should just tell her.
I
I've always
agree.
regretted not being more honest with you about your father's life.
You're right. I'll be as honest with Tiffany as I can.
Very good. With regards to tonight's other catastrophes, your night watchman got a nasty lump on the head, but don't worry, he'll be fine. I've already arranged for him to get a generous payout and an extended vacation. And replaced tonight's offending security camera feed with dummy footage.
Yeah, thank you.
As for Regina, I'm afraid your business client's cover story is going to cause problems.
Yeah.
Your encounter there was too bizarre to be ignored.
Oh, great.
After what went on, it'll be a challenge to smooth things over with her. It's all coming so fast. One thing after another.
You need to take it easy, Al. Get some rest.
It's only a momentary bit of exhaustion. I'm sure it will pass. Bruce, I know we agreed there was no better way to get to Bane, but this whole adventure with John and Harley, well, frankly, it's exhausting.
Oh, dear.
Well, be careful, and good luck.
Poor Alfred. I'm worried that all this craziness is gonna make the poor guy crack.
Bad signal. Rooftop briefing. Almost feels like the good old days.
Jesus.
Well, if you mean the city's crawling with masked lunatics and I'm not the commissioner, you're not far off the mark.
Wait, what?
That's not what I meant. You've been demoted.
Waller busted me down to deputy ops. Everything's got to go through her office now. Demotion's still tied up in paperwork. For once, the bureaucracy is working in my favor. Here, you're welcome. It's information on Harleen Quinzel from sealed records we dug up at the coroner's office.
Harleen Quinzel's father committed suicide after decades of struggling with mental illness.
Yeah, tough story. Quinzel was a devoted, successful doctor.
But she couldn't save him. Must have been hard on her. The trauma of her father's death caused her breakdown. Turned her into the monster she is today.
Yeah, I know what she's done, but Can't help but feel a little sorry for her. It's gotta be rough on a person, going through all that.
Yeah. The loss of a loved one can do that.
I'd have to imagine it would.
Oh, now what?
Gordon, you're dismissed.
This is still my goddamn station house.
He's forgetting I'm the one who can make or break his career right now.
You only remind me every other minute.
Clearly, I need a better method of getting the message across.
That's enough, Waller. This is Jim's precinct. He's free to do as he pleases.
Maybe you weren't paying attention, but this is my turf now.
You're gonna push me too far, you hear me?
Is that a threat?
No, just God's honest truth. Something you wouldn't know a damn thing about.
What does she have on you? You were gonna tell me at the arsenal? What the hell is it? If she's jammed you up somehow, just say the word. I'll appeal to the mayor, the governor, whatever it takes to get her off your back.
I'll do whatever I can to help you.
She knows who I am, Jim.
Oh, lordy.
Oh, yeah? Well, so do I. You're Batman. That's all you ever have to be. That's all Gotham needs you to be. And you, if you're threatening to take that away, you should be ashamed of yourself.
I don't want to hear it.
I trust Jim a hell of a lot more than Walt.
Come to Gotham, put the chains on Riddler and his gang, and get the hell out. I'm just saying, this city gets under your skin. Fast. Know what I mean?
I'll give you that.
Laid plans and all that.
I do know. This city has made me who I am.
So I've heard. I just wish Gotham produced more Batmans and less Riddlers. Make my job a whole lot easier. I guess you locals see it differently. Agent Avesta. She fought to get on this assignment, you know. Wanted to see her old neighborhood. Wanted to see you. Her hometown hero. She wanted to impress you. She admires what you do for the people of the city.
She certainly succeeded on that front.
She's one of my best. Still, wanting to impress you? It's the same thing that made her move too fast on Riddler. Now there's a lesson learned. So, Wayne Enterprises. Heard you made some new friends.
You're having me followed.
Thanks to you, these very bad people have an EMP and a key that'll open every lock I would want to keep bolted shut. They're clearly planning something. The stakes are too high to leave anything to chance. You know, I actually considered asking you to infiltrate Riddler's gang. Before everything blew up. I knew I could count on you to get me close to them. Close to Bane. You're good at this. Seems like you've already won Harley Quinn's trust.
What you saw was just a test.
An operation like theirs requires someone with your resources. As long as you don't blow it, they're gonna want to keep Bruce Wayne around until they take him for all they can. Get them away from their base of operations. Somewhere they'll be exposed. When they're all together, out in the open, contact me. I'll be standing by, ready to ambush. We'll take them down when they're at their most vulnerable. Sound good? They'll never know what hit them.
You need to involve Gordon.
Don't tell me how to run my operation.
His people know this city better than anyone.
And they have their hands filled with other priorities right now. Batman. If it gets bad for you, just remember. We're out here. When you're in deep like this, you need friends. Let's say everything goes pear-shaped, and you get stuck in there longer than you'd like. Then what's right, what's wrong, it all gets blurry. And guess what? That's okay. Because you're going to have to do some blurry things that you're not proud of before this is done. You hear me? That's just how these kinds of operations go down.
You'd be a lot happier if you weren't always expecting the worst, Waller.
I'd be out of a job if I didn't. when you're wrong, and it'll happen. You'll finally realize I'm just better at this than you are.
Al, I'm in.
Just don't stay embedded any longer than necessary.
I'll be in and out, Alfred. Just long enough to figure out their plans.
Good luck, Bruce. Stay safe.
All right. Here we go.
Hey now! Welcome to our little hideaway and home away from home. The end of the line. We're happy
No need to ask
have
who
you.
put up the Welcome Bruce banner.
Thanks, John.
You said you'd kill him after you got what you needed.
So what? Ain't a girl allowed to change her mind?
Could someone get me out of these handcuffs, please?
Tell me why I shouldn't kill you.
Woo!
Well, it seems like the Prince of Gotham is more like an empty suit. I bring us back the transport and the arms we require. You bring back a worthless aristocrat. We don't need his money. We have what we need to finish this.
He kicked you in the
Thanks
nuts,
to
didn't he?
Me.
He ain't worthless, you overgrown bicep. He already got us an EMP device and the phalanx key. I'll betcha I can find a use for him.
I do not care how much these two swoon over you, Wayne. We don't want you here, and we don't need you here.
What are you doing?
Whoops. What the hell?
Oh, hell!
No!
Oh, hell!
Will you do something about this?
It's Freeze. Freeze is coming.
Oh,
What have
shit.
you done?
Oh, shit. Oh, whoa!
You need to uncuff me.
Don't screw this up.
Yeah.
You fool!
I can turn it off.
Make it stop, or I will seal you both in ice.
Oh, jeez.
I swear, if you don't get that electricity back on immediately, I'll send you to a frozen hell.
Okay.
Well, at least we know that it works.
Yeah, really.
I must check on Nora. See how she is.
You may have impressed these two, but I haven't made up my mind about crushing your skull.
Fair enough.
Everyone back to work. There's still a lot to get done.
Who put you in charge?
Somebody has to give the orders.
And of course you think it'd be the guy with the most muscles. Jesus
That was a nice
Christ.
job before. Come on up to my office.
I think a lot of sick kids have had fantasies about after hours with their doctor. Whoa.
Listen, Bruce. I just want to clear the air a little. You showed me you were loyal back at your office.
Did everything I asked, despite all the trouble I gave you. You probably noticed I like to stir things up. It's a bad habit, and, well, it's made me more enemies than friends. I want to say I'm sorry for messing with your people. Your employees. I know they probably mean a lot to you.
Thank you, Harley. Your apology means a lot.
Really? You probably think I'm a terrible person, but I want you to understand. You've seen these animals I work with. In my business, you let your guard down for a second, you get torn to shreds.
Ooh,
I can only imagine.
I'm always pushing buttons. It's to keep people off balance, you know? Keep them guessing my next move. Keep the real me hidden. I hope you ain't gonna judge me for it. To be honest, I've been at it so long I don't even notice I'm doing it.
We all wear masks, Harley. You don't have to be a criminal for that.
Even you? You ain't like these others. Bane's a powder keg. Freeze. Well, you saw Freeze. John's sweet, and believe me, he's got heaps of potential. But he's still a growing boy. You, though, you got your head screwed on right. You're reasonable. I can work with reasonable. We're pulling a job tonight. I want you to be a part of it. You already showed you know how to use that EMP better than any of these other clowns.
I'm in. Just tell me what to do.
That's what I wanted to hear. All will be revealed eventually. Using that EMP, though, that's gonna make tonight's job a whole lot less messy. And that no-neck asshat Bane, he loves making a mess. People getting killed just makes his day. If you're gonna come with, you gotta convince the others.
Convince them?
It's a real pain in the ass sometimes, but you need a majority opinion for anything big. And bringing you along, well, you got some persuading to do. Let me know how I can help.
So what's the deal with Freeze? He's unique.
You mean why he's blue and wrapped up in machinery? Accident in the lab. Here's the thing about Freeze. Only thing he gives two hoots about is his wife. He gave up everything to try and save her when she got sick. And I mean everything. Job, health, soul, the whole shebang.
She's dead?
Frozen stiff. Keeps her on ice in the next room while he searches for a cure. Ain't that just kooky? I mean, it explains why he flipped when the EMP went off.
I don't know. Sounds pretty romantic to me.
Bruce, you big softy. I suppose you could see it that way. It's just made him into such an angry person. You know, it's tearing him up inside. Talking about his wife is the only way to get Freeze to pay attention to you. But watch yourself. His attention ain't always a good thing.
Good point.
I get the feeling Bane doesn't like me very much.
That knucklehead respects strength and loyalty. Show him you got those, and he'll come around. He's a man's man. I don't got much time for all that burly machismo, but sit him down for a beer or something. He'll hear what you gotta say. He may kill you when you're done, but at least he'll listen.
Oh, that's just great. This is a volatile topic.
Listen, I know about your father. About how you tried to help him.
He was a lost cause that made himself a shotgun lunch. What's that got to do with the price of tea in China? You trying to get in my head, Brucey?
Hey, my mistake. I didn't know it would upset you.
Who says I'm upset? If I wanted to talk about my pop, I wouldn't have had those records hidden. Which brings me to thinking, how the hell would you know a thing like that? You snooping around my private life?
I have connections, Harley. Good ones. I dig up everything I can on potential business partners.
A background check? I guess that's only fair.
Still friends?
Yeah, still friends. To be honest, I'm impressed you found that out. Just don't bring it up again.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna be volatile. I gotta say, they really made Harley Quinn into a really, really hot punker chick. I mean, she was always, you know, a very gorgeous blonde in the comics and TV shows and the movies, but they made her out to be the hot ditzy blonde. This one, she's a boss and a badass. Alright. We got Freeze. We got Bane. No real convincing needed for John though, but I might still talk to him if I can.
Spirit of unity? Not really what I'm sensing from this group.
But maybe that's why they had the poster up, to remind them. Alright, let's see here. Oh, that's John's spot. I better talk to him first. He might give me some insight on the other two. Not that I already don't have it, but who knows? He might have some more insight.
Hey, buddy! It's always so good to see you. Like, so good.
Always good to see you, John.
I've been wanting to say, Bruce, thanks for helping me out before, and your office, making me look good.
I actually thought you'd be mad about what happened before at Wayne Enterprises. You know, Harley really seemed to be...
Not at all. Harley and I talked and talked about how lame you are. It was by far the longest we've ever talked without her losing interest. It was great. You're a real pal. Even if you wouldn't pinky swear with me.
Harley wants me to try to get in good with Bane and Freeze.
I think you're well on your way to doing just that. And I've been doing, you know, what I can to help, too. You didn't catch it? It looked like Bane might kill you. I set off that EMP, you know, as a distraction.
He did that on purpose.
Give you a chance to show off your technical skills in front of Freeze.
That was intentional? John, how did you manage to do that?
No Bane was going to kill you? Seemed like a safe bet.
No, Lucius would have put safeguards on the EMP to keep you from doing exactly what you did.
Then I guess we both got really lucky. And wouldn't you know it, you nailed it. You already know I like you, Bruce. You better get cracking on getting those other guys to like you, too. Because I don't want to have to watch what happens if they don't.
Yeah. Hey, the hell is that?
Priska.
Bane loves that beer. I bought some for when I need to talk to him. He's scarier than anybody in Arkham.
Hey, that's gonna come in handy. What the? Okay. Huh.
Think she really brightens up the room? 1,000-watt face.
How'd you two meet?
Same way you and I met. In Arkham. She found me at a dark time and gave me a reason to live out here and experience all this. I don't see how we aren't destined to be together. It just wouldn't make any sense.
Definitely seeing some Joker elements under there. Now, what's that?
Did you have one here?
Oh, that spot was for Batman.
You like Batman?
What's not to like? I only saw him for a second in Arkham, but... oh man, I'd love to see him again.
Okay, so he really doesn't know who Batman is. I kind of... For anyone that watched my gameplay of Telltale Season 1, there was a moment when John was talking to Bruce, and I actually kind of thought that he knew he was Batman. But apparently not. And I'm glad I stopped in John's place. He gave me that beer that I could give to Bane. And I'll be dead honest with you, I'm kind of having a little too much fun flirting with Harley. Well, I'm already somewhat in good with Freeze.
What are they planning to do? I don't have time to sort through all this. Not with them watching me.
Oh boy, here we go.
I heard about your wife, and I...
Oh dear.
Hear me out. I might be able to help.
What do you mean? You'll answer me if you're smart and understand the concept of self-preservation.
You can't go on forever like this. A fugitive caring for a terminally ill loved one? It's just not feasible.
What the hell do you know about it?
What if you get caught? Sent to prison? What happens to your wife then?
What do you propose?
I own technology companies, Victor. Big ones. You could house and protect her. Continue your research to cure her.
Why? Why would you do this?
Oh, I'm not doing it for nothing. I expect a full return on my investment.
Practical. I respect that. I'll talk to Bane. Make sure he thinks you're on the level.
You have my word.
I may have misjudged you.
Any tips on handling Bane?
I don't know. Go talk to him. Good luck.
Oh, thanks a lot. But at least I'm in with Freeze. Honestly, he was the easiest one I had to deal with. I mean, offer to pay to help save his wife. That was the easiest thing I could do.
What would Harley need with an EMP? I can't risk tampering with it.
He'll be seeing if he's caught messing around with that thing. Hey, whoa, hold up. What have we here?
And now I see where Bane gets his fashion sense.
The luchadore. I'm gonna give him a beer.
Just thought you looked thirsty.
Please, come.
Oh, hell. Oh, jeez.
Riddler, he bombed your building and killed your friend. If someone did that to me, I'd bomb their building, kill their friend. As Riddler's friend, I have to know, are you here for payback? Did you come for revenge? Answer me, or I will break you in half.
Riddler is dead. Any revenge I wanted, I already got.
He did not deserve such an end. But you have a point. In this line of work, one cannot be too careful. Trust has been the hardest thing to find, especially after Riddler's death. Yes, men you can trust, so hard to find.
Oh, what's going on now?
With my crew at the police arsenal.
Bane!
The prisoner he was supposed to be guarding got away. And yet he doesn't have a scratch on him.
This is crazy!
I suspect we have a traitor among us. One begins to smell a rat after Riddler's murder and that prisoner getting away. Loyalty is all that we have. But there can be no trust unless I can believe that you are who you say you are, and that you are really willing to do all that you claim.
Oh, great. This is not
Only
good.
one of you walks out of here.
You know me!
The sooner one of you picks up that pipe and bashes the other's head, the sooner we get this over with.
Fine. I'll prove it!
You showed him mercy. That was a mistake. Take him somewhere.
I don't know why, I just couldn't kill him.
The package is moving.
What's going on?
The job we've been getting ready for. It's happening.
Good. I'm ready.
Not so fast there, Moneybags. You're not in the pact. Not yet. Not till everyone votes. What do you say, boys? Bruce Wayne. In or out?
The aristocrat lacks the backbone to dirty his hands. Out.
There may be more to Wayne than first appeared. He can be trusted. In.
Bruce is strong and smart and handsome. Like, super handsome. It's nuts, you guys.
Okay, it's creepy.
Where was I going with this? Right. I vote in.
Well, aren't you, Mr. Popular? We got a majority, folks. Bruce is in. You've earned a ticket to ride, pal. Make sure that EMP shielding is on those APCs. I don't need any surprises. Time to get that package.
Remember, when we work together, no one can stop us. When we work together, the world can be ours! Let's go!
Somebody grab that thing, it's important. Let's go hit him with the hind!
All I needed was a majority vote. It didn't have to be unanimous. Bruce didn't want to beat the shit out of that kid.
Wayne, we are close. Make your device ready.
Will do. EMP primed and ready to go.
Harley,
Yeah, what?
we have almost reached the target vehicle.
Uh-huh.
Now, you are providing our escape.
Waller. On the move with targets. Track this signal. Get your people here. Now.
We've got your signal locked. Cavalry is on the way.
Now we do this.
Wait, what in the...
I gotta say, Bruce, now that we're actually here and it's really happening, I'm feeling some butterflies in my stomach.
We have an obstruction ahead, both lanes. Armored vehicles. Service weapons at the ready. Do not engage.
Now, Wayne! Do it!
Whoa.
What the hell is going on?
HQ, do you copy?
My gun, it's fried.
Oh no, that's what the EMP was for.
Move!
AK-47s.
Carry the torch, Mr. Suit. Stay sharp. Secure the vehicle.
Stay there.
Face it, you're outmatched. Nobody has to die here.
Your place is on the perimeter. Keep...
Yeah.
Freeze! Open the door. Everyone, stay sharp and keep order. Allow no sudden moves and no talk.
Strike it. Go on. Quickly. You're wondering what's in there. Find out for yourself.
Back off, or I'll shoot.
No! No! No!
Don't.
Break it off!
We don't have time for this. We're not done here, Wayne.
I would not turn my back on him. I'll leave this cleanup to you, but hurry. Men, seize the cargo.
Get out of here.
The hell is that?
Where are you?
Why? Friends, what the hell?
Let them have it, Wayne.
What are you talking about?
The package. Let them have it. It's not worth my agents' lives.
You can't be serious. You were supposed to be here.
Oh, jeez.
That was my ride! Break out the artillery and disable their vehicles!
Not good.
Damn it!
We can fix this all later. For now, just move it. Baller out.
I don't want to hurt you, but I will blow your heads off if you make me. Eat concrete! Lights out!
Oh! Put out that fire!
On it.
I'm gonna play whack-a-mole with their heads.
Oh, jeez.
The warrior's dead!
Yeah, I ain't going near Bane.
Harley!
I ain't going near Bane. Are you crazy?
Keep your arms and legs inside the ride.
What do you want with us?
Stay down.
Well, that was fun. Kinda. Be a sweetheart and give me a hand with the luggage.
Oh boy.
Damn it, Bane! Can you get in the damn car already?
Oh no. Bane's on Venom.
Okay, forget you. I'm out of here.
Well, that was... Oh, jeez, really? Really? Well, that was intense. Oh, for the record, there was no way in the hell I was going anywhere near Bane. If needed to be, I can physically restrain Harley. Bane, not so much.
Nice work back there, Brucey boy. You really know how to show a girl a good time.
Have your fun now.
Oof, the Iceman bummeth.
If Bane survives, he'll make us all pay for abandoning him.
Bane will survive, and he won't let this slide.
He's probably having a ball, cracking skulls.
Sometimes it's better just not to say anything.
Actions speak louder than words. The question in my mind is, who do you abandon next?
Oh, well, I got an easy riddle for you, Freeze. Who's the crybaby making a fuss?
Everyone, shut up. It ain't funny anymore. We got the package. Be grateful you're around to see it.
So what is it?
Intrigued, Brucey? Wanna know what's inside? Go on, open it.
Is that? What the hell? What?
I thought he stank when he was alive.
You really put us through a lot of trouble, Mr. Smarty Pants.
Getting yourself killed like that.
We needed you for the next stage.
I've got what you need.
What?
For the right price.
Oh no. Of all the... Oh, jeez. She's back. Oh, wow. Let's see, I left Gordon feeling worried. He was surprised I called him for help, despite being on bad terms. Knows that Waller has my identity on a pike. He feels sorry for me. Because I told him the truth, he's worried that Waller might expose my identity. Well, Gordon's back on my side, so that's what I needed. Yeah, I was not going to pinky swear. Excuse me, I was yawning. But he was happy by how I beat the shit out of Willie at the bar. And he was happy that I chose to fight alongside Harley. Oof. She was outraged that when I suggested she couldn't take care of herself, and horrified to hear me admit that I was a villain. Well, I don't know how I could have made that situation any better, so. Oh, and I left Harley feeling real happy. She felt self-satisfied how she was able to manipulate me in the lab. Impressed I managed to uncover information about her father, and thrilled that I fought with her instead of Bane. Waller's happy though. Didn't like that I asked her to consider Gordon. Didn't like that I called on Gordon instead of her to help out. Yeah, because Gordon knows this place better and he has a working relationship with him. But agreed to work with her while undercover, so she's still happy about that. Approved my decision to be honest with Tiffany. He felt ashamed when I noticed he needed a rest. I would have thought he felt happy that I felt concerned for him. Conversation in the parlor left him burnt out. I don't know how it could have been anywhere else. I don't know how I would have been able to convince her that the giving up the phalanx kit was a good idea. Of course, I told Gordon instead of Waller. And you better believe I took him down when he pulled a knife on me. I'm not gonna buy a guy a drink when he pulls a knife on me. I would have done the same damn thing. Why did everybody else go hang out with Bane instead of Harley? That doesn't make any sense to me. And I'm surprised so many people chose to pinky swear with him. Apparently that did not make some very popular choices. And I don't need this because I already have DC Universe. Well, that was certainly a good episode. Very intense, and phew, I don't know how I'm gonna get Tiffany on my side without exposing me. And I really am curious on how I'm gonna handle Catwoman now that she's back. Am I gonna keep flirting with Harley? Is Catwoman gonna try to rekindle things? Like, what the heck is gonna happen? But unfortunately, we're not gonna get any of those answers tonight. Along with why in the hell we spent all that time trying to steal the Riddler's corpse. That alone is disturbing to me. But anyhow, we will find that out tomorrow when I return for my next stream. And most likely tomorrow, I'm going to get 2 episodes out of the way, both episodes 3 and 4. Possibly 5. I don't know for sure just yet. But definitely it's going to be 3 and 4. So, from JTrade24 to all of my loyal viewers, have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow.